Yo, what's up guys, welcome to my humble YouTube channel where I bring you fanfiction that will brighten your days. Before we start, a subscribe is greatly appreciated, and don't forget to leave a like and ring the bell icon so you won't miss exciting new fanfiction stories. Rimuru in Akame Ga Kill by alexkuhar360 Chapter 19, Surgeon Rimuru. Rimuru's POV. After the events from the island, I started my search for the owner of Shambhala. I searched for more of the markers from it but was having trouble. I also heard from Death that Minister Honest's son was starting a unit directly under the Minster. Well, they will all have to die sooner or later. I wondered if one of those team members has Shambhala. I will have to check it out. Unfortunately, I currently can't go spying on them because we are being sent to defend some Imperial spy in the Path of Peace religious organization. I already met the Lord, and I thought he was a pretty nice guy. Unfortunately, the guy we are going to defend is not a nice guy. Death and I are still acting normal until we can sort out a concrete and definitive plan to take Shambhala and Adramelech in one fell swoop. Right now I am on horseback going east with Death, Seryu, and Run. Kurome, Wave, and Bowls are going a different way because of sightings of Night Raid. I have faith that Wave will defend Kurome, so I am not very worried. Of course Death made me ride on the same horse as her even though it is weighing it down. She said, "We should save costs so we can buy more things in the city." Yeah, this chick who is rich as fuck wanted to save money on one horse? Well, there is no point in arguing, so I just go along with it. After riding for a few hours I saw a black crow. That is usually a bad omen. Soon after we were encircled by bandits. Then I realized the others were baited into a trap and we were distracted. If Kurome and Akame met each other, who knows what would happen right now. I had to get over there. As Death was about to kill the bandits, I quickly said, "I am going to find the others. I think Kurome is in danger. I'll meet you guys in the city." Everyone looked at me strangely as I grew black wings out of my back and flew away at supersonic speeds in the other group's direction. After a while I found Bowls dead under a tree. It seems like he was taken by surprise. That must be that one new girl's Tegu, since I doubt the big buff guy the first saw was really the sneaky type. While following the footsteps away I saw that they got bigger. Did she turn into Bowls? Damn it. I have to stop her before she kills Kurome. After following the path for some time I found Kurome and the girl. Kurome looked like she was badly injured and the girl looked confused. Then Kurome started talking with a demonic presence. After Big Sis left, they made a new drug. "As long as you don't crush my heart or cut off my head, I won't die." What? I never knew Kurome was on drugs. Am I really oblivious or something? I feel so bad now. Kurome has been having an entire struggle I never knew about. As the girl was about to run I grabbed her hand, surprising her and Kurome. "Why did you hurt Kurome? I told you I wouldn't let you guys do that." She talked to me in a slightly dismissive tone. "And the person you told us not to kill is one of the most dangerous in the Empire. It simply was not possible. I should have known better than to trust them. I guess I let my relationship with Akame blind me to the fact that this is a war and they are enemies." I took the box from the girl and ripped it in half. I am pretty sure it was her Tegu, but I don't really care. "That is your punishment for hurting her. Be grateful I saved you, since without me her puppets would have killed you by now. Go live a normal life. The Empire will be gone in a little while anyway. You did your part, now retire before you really do die." Without waiting for a response I left her and walked towards Kurome, who was on her knees panting. I squatted down to her level. "Hey Kurome, are you okay? Here, let me help you to the city. Everyone will be worried since you got injured. Don't worry, I can heal you. Just trust your big bro." I saw Kurome relax and fall against my chest. In a hoarse voice she said, "Can't let the enemy get away, we have to stop her." I just patted her head and picked her up bridal style. "Don't worry Kurome, I broke her Tegu. She isn't a threat anymore, so we can let her go. What is more important right now is you." With that Kurome fell asleep in my arms as I flew us towards the city where we going to stay at. Once we got to where our group will be staying I saw Wave, who looked extremely sad. I wonder what happened where all three of them got so separated. Once I got Kurome to a room and laid her down I went to talk to Death. I found her talking with Wave about what happened. I heard about how he ate a big hit for Kurome but was launched away from the battle from it. I knew he would take one for her, so I was happy enough with him. He was being too hard on himself. After they were done talking I got their attention and said, "Okay. I am going to perform surgery on Kurome. I think afterwards she will be able to heal but will probably be weaker than before." After they nodded, I went back to Kurome's room and prepared some tools for my surgery. This was not a normal surgery because I had to replace multiple of Kurome's internal organs. Since she was experimented on and on very powerful drugs, some of her organs had been terribly damaged. With Great Sage's help after my analysis, even if she wasn't hurt, her lifespan had already been decreased significantly. You may be asking why I didn't use a full potion. Well, I asked Great Sage and she said that like a disease, if I used a full potion there are possibly deadly side effects, especially since we don't know exactly what was done to her. The final plan we came up with was to take out the affected organs and use small amount of full potions to regrow that organ before we go to the next, with an hour or so between each operation for her to rest. I also would have to replace both of her arms and legs. The muscles were being very badly strained and soon she would hurt herself badly and have tendons break. Obviously I am not skilled enough, so Great Sage will be performing the surgeries. Death also said she wants to watch. I can't tell if she is worried about Kurome or wants to see someone get cut open. I kind of think it is both. After many preparations I got into position and activated Great Sage. While I was not in the driver's seat, I had to say it was hard to watch. Watching someone you care about tremendously get cut open like that made me very sad. I trust Great Sage though, so I am sure everything will be alright. After many hours with Death watching with a stoic expression, we were finally done. I took back control and I looked at all the blood and skin that was still there. Death had put all of Kurome's old organs and limbs in a box to burn since it would be very bad for Kurome, so see that stuff. Nobody wants to see their own guts, let alone their arms and legs. While we were packing them, Wave came in the room to see how it went. When he saw Kurome on the bed breathing normally, he let out a relieved sign. Then a moment later he saw the box Death and I were packing and freaked out. What are those? Throwback to 2014. Why are there organs and limbs in a box? Whose are those? Not reading the mood properly, Death simply responded. Those are Kurome's old ones, now she had new and healthier ones. Wave immediately grabbed me by the collar. Did you make her one of those freaks like what Stylish did? I pushed him back and said, calm the fuck down, Wave. No, I did not make her some weird creature with giant ears or no free will. I simply cut off the damaged areas and regrew them. Those are her natural limbs. We are getting rid of these since it wouldn't be good to see your own body parts stacked in a box, now would it? After he calmed down, we got rid of the extra body parts and we all waited for Kurome to wake up. After a few hours it looked like she would be out for a while, so we went to eat dinner. Once it was over I came right back. When I went and sat on the side of her bed I saw her starting to stir. After a few more minutes she woke up. She looked around confused and started stretching. Hey Kurome. How are you feeling? You were in pretty bad shape. After a few seconds of stretching she said in her usual emotionless face. I feel fine, maybe a little sluggish and sore, but I will be fine. What did they do to me? I feel really different. Kurome started drinking the water on the bedside table and I gave her my biggest smile. I healed you and removed all the things those shitty scientists did to you. Now you are back to having a normal human body without modification. Now you don't have to take drugs. You will be noticeably weaker, but you will have a much longer and more enjoyable life. Why don't you rest now? I don't want to see you training or fighting for at least a month. You can do normal exercise but don't spar or hunt danger beasts, okay? Kurome dropped the glass of water in her hand, but luckily I was able to catch it before it fell and spilled water all over her. I could see a desperate look in her eyes. You healed me? Now I don't need drugs and I can be more normal? Yes, you are now just like a normal person. You just need a lot of rest to get used to the changes. After that Kurome grabbed me and put her head in my chest crying. I don't think I have ever seen her crying. She kept crying for around 10 minutes and I just hugged her the entire time. I could hear her talking quietly. Thank you big bro, thank you big bro, thank you big bro. Once she finally let up I said in a happy tone, now we just have to make up with Akame and we can all have a happy ending. I could see Kurome go bug-eyed in front of me. In response I just smiled my signature smile. Then Kurome spoke in a sad tone. Big sis and I fought today. We tried to kill each other. Maybe before that we could go back, but now the only way we can become a family is if I add me as a puppet. That got me a little angry. I am tired of Kurome always saying she has to kill Akame or there isn't another way to be a family again. I got so annoyed I did something I wouldn't have dreamed of doing. I slapped Kurome across the face. Right after I did it I looked at my hand in shock and Kurome looked at me in shock. Since I started it I have to say what needs to be said too I guess. Kurome, I just helped take away one of your burdens, why can't you relieve one of yours as well? Do you think Akame wants to kill you? I know she doesn't want to kill you. If you make her a puppet you aren't making her a part of our family again. If you kill Akame you kill your sister. How can you say something like that? When Akame left to join the Revolutionary Army, why didn't you? Was your loyalty to the Empire more than your loyalty and love for Akame? I won't let you guys kill each other. If you guys try the next time you see each other I will just have to beat the sense into both of you. I could see Kurome was still surprised and had a sad look on her face. I need to give her some encouragement or I will be mad at myself for yelling at her like that. Kurome, now you have a second chance at a normal life. You are no longer a machine for killing. Please Kurome, I beg you, please try to reconcile with Akame. I know you guys still love each other very much. With that I let go of her and left her alone to think about what I said.